and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria, and today it's going to be a little bit different video. It's going to be a kind of like a weight loss sort of update. Now, in my Get Ready With Me, which I'm going to make sure comes, goes up before this one, I talked about wanting to do a few changes on my channel, wanting to do film, my weight loss journey along with the makeup and everything else, because it's, I'm more than just makeup. I want to do like a lot of different videos. I have a lot of ideas. So I wanted to kind of bring you along with me on my weight loss journey, and I did start vlogging, and that's what this update was going to be, like sort of vlog style. But I forgot to take my camera along with me on a lot of things, and I forgot to film a lot of things, so it's just going to be kind of a voice update. So my next one, I am hoping to make it a vlog style update, but I don't know what's going to happen. So in my Get Ready With Me, I told you that I was doing a Florina Fitness type workout plan and eating, basically tracking my macros. I have gone away from that for a very specific reason, because I joined a 12-week warrior challenge, and it's run by Paulina, and she's the fighter diet. She's behind the fighter diet, and I just kind of dove headfirst and full force into this challenge. It's very different for me, mainly because, and the whole reasoning behind wanting to do this is I wanted to get off of Diet Cokes. Okay, I have a Coke Zero obsession, addiction. I would drink so many and go through like cases of the stuff, and I wanted to get off of it because I know that is not good for my body, and I'm not a huge water drinker. I did get this, if y'all follow me on Instagram, I did get this water jug, and it's actually helped me get my water in. But I also have a Circle bottle. Those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically this water bottle, and it has a little insert. The insert is where it has the valve to drink from it, and it basically gives you flavoring in your water with each drink. So you're not flavoring the actual whole entire bottle, you're flavoring each sip as it comes out. And you can do it from very little flavoring to a lot. And it's sweetened with stevia. Some of them are sweetened with Splenda, but the ones that I have gotten are sweetened with stevia. I'll have to show you in next week's video what I'm talking about, because it's kind of hard to explain right now. But in my next video, I'll show you all of this and a couple of the other things that I use on a regular basis to kind of help me through this journey. So that's helped me get my water in. I also do a lot of carbonated water, which isn't great for you, but it helps with the soda addiction. And also I am doing whey protein and a pre-workout. Those are the only like supplements that I use. And well, no, because I do use creatine in my pre-workout. And collagen. I'm lying all over the place. And collagen. I do use collagen for my joints. But those are really the only supplements, and I tried to find a very clean supplement. Fighter Diet has her own supplements, but the ones that I wanted were sold out, so I went with Legion Athletics. I've used them in the past. I've used their pre-workout in the past, so I felt confident going and buying more of their line. So what I did was I bought like 3 different types of whey protein, a mint chocolate, a Dutch chocolate, and French vanilla. They are all very, very good. They don't have that protein powder aftertaste that it's like, those of you that have done protein powder know that protein powder aftertaste, and it's not so bad that you're just like, you have to drink water. I've been able to mix this protein with water and it not gag. So that is a plus on that side. Plus, it's a very clean protein powder. All of Legion Athletics supplements are very clean. They pride themselves on their ingredients and no hormones, grass-fed cows. So that's why I got those supplements. And then what else? Oh, what's gotten me through this, because the diet plan, the meal plan on the fighter diet is basically you're not using any added sugar. You don't really eat fruit. You eat fruits in the mornings, and that's another thing. Your biggest meal, your most high caloric meal, your meal that has the most grains in it is going to be your post-workout meal. So I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, people say I'm crazy, but I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I go work out. Usually I get up and then I'm, fiddle farting around the house for like 30 minutes, and then I drink my pre-workout and my protein shake and fill up my water bottle and do all that stuff that I need to go work out. And it's like 3:30, 3:45 by the time I actually leave the house. So I get to the gym around 4:15. I start working out around 4:15. So I really don't leave the gym until almost 5:30 or sometimes even 6 o'clock. Those are the days that I decide I want to add a extra cardio at the end. But it's mainly, well, it's not mainly, it is old school, heavy weightlifting. And sorry, I made my steps. It's old school, heavy weightlifting. It's pyramid sets. I love it. Those of you that know me know I love weightlifting. I hate cardio. I used to be an avid runner, but my knees, and I broke my ankle, and so I'm getting old and frail. Well, not frail, but I'm getting old, and my joints just can't handle it as much because I used to run a lot, so I don't really run as much. I try to do the elliptical. I'll do the Stairmaster if I'm really crazy that day. And so my workouts average between an hour to an hour and a half. Yes, it's a lot of time in the gym, but I get up really early in the morning, and that's the best time for me to go, and it's my me time. It is my me time. It's what I do before I get my day started and, do my errands, go to work, do all of that, clean the house. It's my me time. And then I come home and I eat my breakfast, which usually consists of like oat bran pancakes. I'll show you another day. I will show you what I do to make this, and they're really good. Okay, they're really good. It's a very high calorie meal because I do double the recipe. It's from one of her old books, and it's a lower calories, so I do double the recipe, and it ends up being like around 600 or 700 calories and around like 50 grams of protein in the morning. So that another thing is I eat about 1,800 calories a day. 35% of it is protein, 25% of it is fat, and 40% is carbs. My carbs come from either the first meal or mostly vegetables. And so that's essentially what this diet is. It's kind of like a volumetrics diet. Her thing is avoid overeating by overeating. And what it is you eat a high volume of lower calorie foods, which vegetables. So you're eating a lot of cabbage and a lot of the lower calorie vegetables, green beans, broccoli, things like that. And then, there's like a pyramid that kind of goes up. I was a little iffy on this. That she does have treats, like you have a treat once a week or once every 4 weeks, or you do a refeed once every 4 weeks, or I haven't quite gone that far because I've only been on this for a week, but basically kind of revving up your metabolism, having your body not get used to the such a low deficit. So yeah, that's what it is so far. So far so good. I have completed my first week. I am on day 1 of my second week. I got up early. I did my workout, and it's been great. Now, let me also tell you, I suffer from migraines. I suffer from hormonal migraines, if y'all know what that means. That time of the month, my period, anytime I get started, I have a migraine before, right when I start my period, and then right after, as my hormones are, going down. So I kind of had a double whammy, because day 1 is when I started, and day 1 is when I started my period. So not only was I eliminating so much from my diet, and this is not completely low carb, because I'm getting quite high carbohydrates. You're just eliminating a lot of processed foods. And I got rid of Coke Zero, which was my caffeine, and aspartame. And if you don't know, you can get addicted to that stuff, and which I completely was. And I went off of it cold turkey and just did water. So you can imagine how my week was. I was like almost instantaneously, the first day I had a migraine. I could not move. The second day, I did not do my workout because my head was pounding. I finally took some meds for it, because anything that I was doing was not helping, because I try really hard to use my sumatriptan as like a last resort for my migraines. So I'll, try other things, essential oils, things like that, to try to get rid of my migraines, but nothing was working. Like, nothing was working. So I finally did take my sumatriptan. I had to double the dose because it wouldn't go away. It just wouldn't go away. And when it finally did go away that day, those of you that have had migraines, when you have a migraine, you tense up. You're really, really tense. Even though you do try to sleep it off or whatever, you get really, really tense. So when it finally subsided, I was so exhausted that I crashed. So I was pretty useless the second day, but I did the rest of the week. I kind of moved my workouts around, because you do have 2 rest days, and that really wasn't a rest day. So I had to move my, everything around because of that. And I knew something like that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen because I know my body, and I know how my body reacts to detoxing. And essentially that's what I was doing. I was detoxing everything. Which is funny, because let me tell you, the first day that I was working out, I had texted my friend, and I was like, my sweat smells like grease, like a fryer, which is very disgusting. But I'm like, what is going on here? My sweat has never smelt this bad in my life. And then after a while, of course it subsided, but I mean, it's very odd the way that your body releases its toxins, and gets rid of a lot of kind of things like that, like detoxing. Essentially, you get it through your sweat, you release fat through, your breath, you oxidize it. So, yeah, the first week was really, really interesting. Today, which is day 7, it's day 8, week 2, day 1, is the first day that I did not wake up or have a headache throughout the day. I've always gotten used to having just, randomly having headaches and things. Today was the first day that I did not have a headache, and I didn't get very much sleep, yet I jumped out of bed and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this stuff done. And it's because I didn't have a headache. So I was so pumped and so ready to get to my workout that it just I did everything. I did take a nap when I came home because I was exhausted, but it was only for like an hour and a half, I think. is what my watch said, because I did have my watch on. So it was about an hour and a half. So yeah, that was the first week. It's been really, really good. It's, 12 weeks. I did take before pictures, and I did take my progress picture after week 1. We have to take progress pictures every week. I don't want to put them up yet. I really don't. But I will at the end of this challenge. No matter where I am, no matter if I fell off or not, I will put my pictures up at the end of this challenge. So at the end of the 12 weeks, if you want to see my progress, then you got to wait for that. So yeah, that really is, that's it. So far it's going good. It's only week 1. You could only make chicken and fish and stuff. I'm trying to have variety in my my proteins as much as I can, because I don't want to get bored. What happens with me is I get bored and then I fall off. I'm like, ooh, I want a pizza, or ooh, I want something with, that's different. And I've gotten Flavor God spices, and that helps a lot. And then of course I do shrimp or chicken, or I'll do some fish or tuna, or not tuna, it's pink salmon. So it's it's got a variety, but we're working on it here, and I will update you next week. So until then, I will see you later. Actually, I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.